Okay, welcome back. Today, um, I want to talk about how to treat your nursery, or how to maintain your nursery, or how to do your nursery for you to get a successful seedlings. You know, in farming, we have different ways of, doing nursery. We have different ways of doing nursery. We have the open field one and then the greenhouse one. So let's talk about the open field one. The open field one, what is the advantage and what is the disadvantage of it? Okay, so let's start with the advantage of it. In the open field, the disadvantage of the open field nursery is that it gets amount of sunlight that you want. It gets amount of sunlight that you want, and also run faster. It runs faster. Okay, so let's talk about the disadvantages. The disadvantage, there are plenty. The disadvantage one, it can be drained or thick by a flood or natural disaster, which is flood. Two, it also attracts a lot of insects, and then yeah, it also attracts a lot of insects. Three, it also attracts a lot of fungi infestation. It also attracts a lot of fungi infestation. Four, human or human um I mean they can let me put it this way, they can steal it. Yes, people can come and steal your nursery or your seedlings. You might not know the person. So that's the open field nursery, the disadvantage and then advantage. Okay, so let's come to the greenhouse. When you come to the greenhouse, um, I mean, um, how do you call it? Starting the greenhouse nursery, you have to do you have to set up your nursery structure. You know, we have different way of starting nursery structure. We have the greenhouse one, that's the hybrid one that they do, and we have the local one like my own. This is the bamboo greenhouse. You you I mean how do you call it? You have to know which one will help you and which one will not help you depending on your financial cost. You have to know which one will help you and which one will not help you. So I know that how do you call it? I know that the hybrid greenhouse will cost me a lot. So I decided to do the bamboo greenhouse, which give me a less cost to also purchase another things. Okay, let's continue. So you know, we'll talk about the disadvantage and then advantage of the greenhouse. So when you come to the disadvantage of the greenhouse, you know, you see, it has been covered with nets, and then yes, it has been covered with net. It has been covered with net. So the amount of sunlight that it will take inside, or the amount of sunlight that the open field will take, the greenhouse cannot take. The amount of sunlight that the open field nursery will take, the greenhouse nursery cannot take. So let's come to the disadvantage again. The disadvantage is that in sowing or in putting the seed in the cocoa pit, in seeding the seed in the cocoa pit, if the seed didn't go down well or didn't go at some level, you could see that all the nursery will be long, and then they'll be bending their head down. You could see that all the nursery will be bending their heads down because it didn't go down well, or they are just on the top of the cocoa pit. That's the two disadvantage of it. So let's talk about that advantage. The advantage here is that the advantage here is that the nursery is protected from pest attraction or pest attack, and then it also protected from being taken by flood, and also it being protected from human predators. Let's put it that way, human predators. So for me per se, I may choose the greenhouse nursery than the open field nursery. And then in open field nursery too, you see that you use a lot of chemicals and insecticide. When you come to fungal infestation, you use a lot of it and use pesticide to control or drive the insect away. But when you come to the greenhouse, you use less insects, you use less pesticide, and you use less fungicides. So that's the advantage of it. But before then, subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel. Just press on the subscription button. Put on your this thing, your notification, so that any video that we upload, you can get an insight of it. We have a lot to share with you, but we are giving you the phase one, or the stages that will pass before we come out with the main video. So just keep us calm. We'll give you everything concerning the greenhouse nursery, and then we take it from there. Thank you. Yes, so choosing the right variety will make you as a proud farmer, and also choosing the right variety will know what is farming and then what is agribusiness. Sometimes people start farming by not choosing the right variety, and then alongside the way they got stuck, and then they have been faced with a whole lot of challenges. So the advice that I will give is that when farming, or when going to farming, you have to choose the right variety by consulting your agri experts, your agronomists, and then so many more people that can help you achieve your farm. Thank you.